Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Maya with Simply Bloom. Today we are dealing with sedums. I love sedums. I love all sedums, the tall sedums, the ground cover sedums. All of the sedums I love. Today we are going to be working on some lemon coral sedum. I am going to be propagating it, attempting to propagate it. I haven't done this with this particular sedum before. I've done it with I think it's called bird's nest, or no, sorry. I've done it with the blue spruce sedum. I love that sedum. So pretty, looks like blue spruce, like the name says, and it gets these little yellow flowers on it in the late summer. But today we are working with this lemon coral sedum, and then we are also going to be starting some sedum by seed. Now, honestly, I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but I never thought that you could plant sedum by seed until I saw Janie from Dig Plant Water Repeat. She planted a bunch of sedum by seed earlier this year. I'm going to be planting the Oracle sedum. Now this looks very similar to the blue spruce sedum that I already have. But I thought I want to work on my ground covers. And then I also have some rock gardens that I thought I could tuck this in. Both of these are ground cover sedums. So I thought I could tuck them into rock gardens and just any empty spaces where I don't have anything planted there, but I don't want the weeds to grow. That's what we're going to be using this for. So I'm just going to read the packet of the Oracle sedum. It says low dense branching perennial with silvery green leaves form carpets of star-shaped yellow flowers in June and July. An outstanding evergreen, durable, drought-tolerant, small-scale ground cover, grows to 4 to 8 inches high, 10 to 12 inches wide. Oh, the planting instructions say that do not cover, the seeds need light to germinate, and it says keep at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't keep our house at 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and I do not have a heat mat. So we will see. We will see if we get anything. We're just going to try it though. I have the seed, might as well try it. So I'm going to start with the lemon coral sedum first. I have a 70 cell tray. I don't know if I actually have enough sedum here to fill a 70 cell tray, but this is all I have left. All my other trays are filled with seedlings at the moment. This is what I have. We're going to use it. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with just normal potting soil. I thought about using cactus mix because sedums are like they're drought tolerant. They don't like to be super soggy. But I decided I'm going to do potting soil because typically when I plant this outside in the garden, I just use typical potting soil in my pots or just straight into the garden ground. So I'm using potting soil. So I'm just going to fill up the cells. Okay, so this lemon coral sedum is not supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look much more chartreusey, more of a yellowy lime green, and the growth habit's supposed to be much tighter. However, I do not have this in enough light, so it's really kind of stretching, trying to find light, and it's not finding anything, so it keeps stretching. It's also a darker green than it's supposed to be because it doesn't have enough light. So I'm hoping if I do this, pop it under a grow light, it'll be much happier. It'll start brightening up to that really lemony color green, and then be tighter growth habit as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some snips. I wouldn't say these are the best quality. I just got these Blue Ridge pruning shears in. The very tip doesn't even touch. There's a gap. You see that? Anyways, it will work for the job. So what I'm going to do is just go in and snip off Now this one branch, you could call it, there's several that I could take, and I could cut off all these side shoots. So from that one branch that I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cuttings. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip off the lower leaves. And I have this little tool, and I'm just going to make a hole into the soil, stick my sedum down into it, and then just kind of pinch the soil shut. So again, I'm going to take my little sedum clipping. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I just broke it in half. Okay, carefully, I'll see if I can make this one work. Removing the lower leaves. No, that's falling apart. So I'm going to carefully remove the lower leaves. Gonna make a little hole in the soil. Stick the stem down in there, pinch, and good to go. Now, typically where you remove all the leaves, those are growing from nodes, and that is where the roots will form. So it's really important that you have some nodes. All those spots where the leaves were, that's the nodes, that's where the roots will grow. Hole, pinch. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to continue the process, and then I will show you when it's time to plant the seeds. Okay, you guys, that took incredibly too long, and I can say I thoroughly did not enjoy it. I should not have started this project at 10:30 at night. It is now 11:50. I got 49 of them done. I did have to take a break and go get my baby back down, but it's averaging like a minute per sedum that I pot in. And I was thinking that'd be super quick, super easy just to snip and run my fingers down the stem to get all the leaves off, but the stem is so fragile, it keeps breaking, so I have to individually pluck off every single leaf, and it is a pain. So I have 49 done. I might fill in the rest later, tomorrow or the next day, but I am moving on. I am tired, it's late, and my battery's about to die. So I'm just gonna put this off to the side. I know some people, when they propagate, they put like a cover over or a humidity dome. I'm not going to with this. Can if you want, and that just kind of helps it root in a little bit faster and just not wilt and stress and stuff like that, extra humidity, but those should be fine. Moving on, I have a 12 cell tray here. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of seed starting mix, and we are going to plant up the Oracle sedum. Oh, wow, these are tiny seeds. Oh my gosh. Okay, makes sense, but holy, they're like foxglove seeds. So when dealing with tiny seeds, my favorite is to take this little mini envelope that they come in, and I kind of squeeze it, making like a channel. And then I gently tap my finger like this, holding it at a very fine angle. And they all kind of come down. And you can gently tap the seeds. Some people like to do the damp toothpick. That takes too long for me. And sometimes you get more than one seed to go down, which is fine. Typically, this is the easiest method I have found. And just like that, they are planted. And again, it says to not cover, but I am going to put a little bit of vermiculite on top. Just kind of, it lets the light through, but it helps retain moisture so the seeds don't dry out as quickly. Okay, you guys, that is it. I am done. I am putting both of these under grow lights if I can find room. It's getting pretty full, and I have a ton of stuff that I still have to plant. I might have to get a couple more shelving units. But that is it. Thank you for joining me on this late evening for me. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.